Happy Sunday, everybody. Okay, everyone keep your voices down a little bit. I'm a little worse for wear. Flew a little too close to the sun last night, if you know what I mean. Woo! But it's Halloween. Had an amazing Halloween party last night, and last night Max had zero concern for today's Max. So here we are. But happy Sunday, everybody. Let's have a little chat. We're here in the shop, maybe doing a little bit of cleanup, you know what I mean? And thought we'd just have a nice little chat. You know, talk about how our day's been going, how, and you know, what we're working on. It's always fascinating to hear back from all of you what you're working on. You know, I love the fact that it's such a creative community because, I don't know, yeah, I include you guys into my, daily craft, but it's really wonderful to be able to hear from all of you. So, what are you guys working on? We'll let the chat, creeping on in here. But yes, happy Sunday. Ooh, I think this Darjeeling is gonna give me new life. But yeah, I do really hope you're having a terrific Sunday. Or if you're watching this later on, and who knows when, hope you're having a great day. But good day, everybody. Man. There we are. Oh, very good. Couldn't ask for more beautiful weather either. It's a good day. Man. It's sometimes so nice to just clean up your workspace, especially at the end of a commission or a big job, when you're just working and working and working, and it's wild because your work, like at least my workspace gets so disastrous, and I'm just trying to get things done, especially towards the end of a commission. I'm just trying to get it out of the shop, and now that we're kind of at that stage, it looks like a bomb went off in here. And I don't know about you, I work well in messy sort of situations, but because I'm already scatterbrained to begin with. But it really helps when you finally get things cleaned up, just how clarifying it is. You know what I mean? Just how much clarity you're able to enjoy when your workspace isn't so cluttered. I don't know. So maybe something to think about, even in your own workstation, your desk, what have you. All right, let's check in the chat. Oh, David, your wrists take terribly long to heal. What's up with those dang things? Hey, Apex. You made a cool staff. Oh, for your Halloween costume, that's terrific. A Cooper cane, fantastic. Angie, you made it. A Cooper cane, very cool. Yeah, because, now, correct me if I'm wrong, because a Cooper cane is like a thief, right? Where you're able to pull wine or whiskey or whatever out. Coopering, if you don't know, is the art form of making barrels. Yeah, is it? I feel like I've taken quite a bit from the wine thief last night. Not kind of a little worse for wear today. My shop always looks like a twister went through. I mean, most shops are, right? But it's incredible the amount of clarity you can, feel when you do clean it up. Because I'm really looking forward to that, getting this place put back in order. Because it's hard to find stuff like, oh my gosh, where's my dang tape measure? There's only 6 of them in here and I can't find a single one of them. You know what I mean? It's a video game character. Oh, I see. He has a hook cane. Ignore me. Everything is running a little slow today. But I'm unfamiliar with this game character. What game is it from? Man, had a lovely tea time this morning. It's just great. Oh, and then we got the remnants of this week's apprentice lesson, doing the curve punches. Those were a lot of fun, and it's really cool because watching the patron apprentices making them, it's so enjoyable to watch the cause and effect of stuff. Sly Cooper series of PS2. I'm unfamiliar. I thought thought I knew all the PS2 games. Gosh, if I had a nickel for every hour I spent on my PS2 back in the day, I'd be a wealthy man. Trying to think of like the thing I spent the most time on. It's gotta be like, I don't know, one of the Grand Theft Auto games. Yeah, PS2, that was mind-blowing back in the day when that came out. Hey, Terry! Cold and rainy today. Oh, well, I hope I can give you a little bit of that California sunshine today. I would actually gladly trade you. We're due for a little bit of rain. Ooh, what's your favorite, Norton, great question. What's your favorite piece of work you've made for yourself? I don't make myself many things. It's like the classic adage, the cobbler goes shoeless. He's always barefoot. I very infrequently make things for myself. It's always for other people or a customer or something like that, you know what I mean? But the favorite thing I've ever made myself, that's hard. I sometimes wear a ring, a ring that I made myself a long time ago and I can't find it. That's one of my favorite things. And I make belt buckles. No, I make myself a couple things. Maybe my belt buckle, it's got Makunagane and stuff. I'm not wearing it right now or I'd show you. Darn it. Hey, next week I'll show you. Terry, you're cleaning the shop? Oh, wow, moving your lathe. Lathes are not light. Speaking of lathe, remember when I was telling you guys about the family tools that I recently found? There's a lathe there too, so I'll be lathing here pretty quick. I've never like done much machining, so I'm looking forward to that learning curve. First, I thought you were an hour early. Oh, did daylight savings happen? I don't know. I just go by my phone's time. It tells me what's going on. I have a terrible concept of time regardless. Did daylight savings happen? Help me in the chat. Also, I thought we voted to kick that to the curb. Yep. Oh, you're in Sweden. Well, that makes sense. Yeah. We, and this morning's tea time, we have a lovely individual that's in the Netherlands that shared your very same experience. Man, did you get an hour more sleep or one less? Oh, I love this community. And I love how global it is. Isn't that amazing that we can share this moment together right here and now, wherever we are in the world? Blows my mind. Like, we should never get used to how cool that is. They should never just be boring. It's incredible stuff to be able to share moments with each other. And like at tea time that we just got done with for the patrons, it's so cool to like have, I want to say relationships, but not those kind of relationships, obviously. Quit that. But like you bonds, friendships that you go across borders and seas, and it's just the coolest thing. 1 hour more, it's great, nice. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm from Canada and got dumped with a bunch of snow. Norton, oh, that's fun. I'll share. Yeah, I'll take some. That sounds terrific. I love the snow. I love going out in the snow. I never lived out in the snow, so that's probably why I love it. You know what I mean? It's always some occasion, right? I'm out like in the mountains somewhere, and it's snowing at that point, and that's why it's probably very fun for me. It's probably why I like the rain too, because it so happens infrequently. It's interesting how we get tired of what we have all the time. Like I get to enjoy beautiful sunshine pretty much every day, and I get tired of it. Right? I want rain. I want weather. I want wind and all that good stuff. I don't know. It's fascinating about the human psyche that we just get kind of bored with what we're used to. I don't know. It's interesting. But thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining me on this lovely Sunday. Beautiful Sunday afternoon. My goodness. Little hung chow, had a little bit too much fun last night. God, dancing. I was a moon man. I had my like space helmet and I was in this like bright silver suit and silver boots on and a big old like oxygen pack. Had a little bit too much fun. Oh boy. But worth it. Worth it. I don't know. There might be some videos of me floating around out there to my shame. Yeah. Man. So what are you guys working on? I'm curious. What has captured your attention of late? Is it a new skill? Is it a piece of work that you're, have been working on for a while? Maybe you just started one. Actually, I rarely draw for myself. I'm always just drawing for a client, and or designing really. And I might have a new tattoo idea, one that really means a lot to me. And I got the space for it thought out, but I want to design it. And I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm a bit of a perfectionist. So we'll see if it ever does come to pass. But it's gonna be meaningful for me. I wanted to talk about what are you gonna work on? What are you working on, buddy? Have you seen the new wireless tattoo machines that are? You mean like the ones? Yeah, that are like just battery powered. Taking pictures of autumn leaves. Catherine, you are such an amazing photographer. That's amazing. You're building yourself a banjo. Those are incredible. You're crocheting. Oh, that's cool. I don't know. There's something just about the repetitive patterns of crochet. I find it fascinating. Same with like chainmail. Honestly, anything with a pattern, anything with like a discipline. You know what I mean? It's good stuff. Oh, I don't know. I just love people. And I almost said I love people with skills, but everyone has them. It's like the coolest thing about being a person. And man, just how many skills people have and what they're really good at, what they've hyper fixated on for years. It's just so cool. And I wish everyone had a platform to be able to share, because everyone's got something good to share. Maybe that'll be like the next thing, is everyone will be able to I don't know, kind of be heard or be seen for their stuff. But I'll tell you what, I am excited to get that lathe and start experimenting, especially when it comes to centrifugal energy, making parts that are perfectly centered. You know what I mean? Turn the banjo body on a lathe. Oh my gosh. Walnut and curly maple and mahogany terry. That sounds incredible. The hickory trees are especially golden this year. Really? More than other years? Isn't that interesting? How different years, different rainfalls, temperatures will change seasonal stuff like that? Very cool. Very cool. Oh, you're all just bringing a big old smile to my face. Hey, I was limping. Oh, still kind of am. But you guys are really bringing some cheer to me. I'm very grateful. Thank you all. I'll tell you what, I'm excited to start on the next piece, on the next project. What do you guys think? So, before we get back to the Valhalla doors, I have I don't even know what to call it. On fire in the forest. Ooh, very cool. That's like the name of an art piece, So it's almost like a shroud for like a pint glass, for a brewery, for a prize. And it'd be like the Stanley Cup. So whenever someone wins it, it always stays at the brewery, but they are able to drink from it while they're there. And almost like the Stanley Cup, I'll just continue to add names like rings to the bottom of it. So you're kind of immortalized on this glass shroud. I'm really excited. Should I build that? Or do I start on this other sign for a friend? I'm building a sign for his horse ranch. It'll be a fun quick little project. I'll be sure to document it for you guys. Um, I'm trying to figure out which one do I want to build first. I'm thinking the sign because I promised him that I'd build it a long time ago, and time has got away from me. Time and I don't get along very well. I don't know. Do you guys have the same kind of issues? It's tough. Time blindness is it's a real thing. Oh, it's just hard to keep track. It's hard to forecast. Like, it's either like right now, or it's this bizarre nebulous conception in the future that I have no regard for. It's wild. Like, I'm not a good planner. I'm not good at that. But I'm great at right here and now. You know what I mean? I guess we all got our skills. To our previous point. Oh, how terrific. We love watching your process. Ooh, thank you. Catherine, that's very sweet of you. Well, it's fun to share the process because I feel like it might inspire others to appreciate their own process. Because everyone's got something cool going on, even if you're just buying groceries. There's a process in that, and you relish the process. At least you should. It's hard to do sometimes. You're an apprentice machinist. Working with a lathe, definitely interesting. Oh, that's great. Will the Thrill, great name. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to be able to make, there's so many different things that I'm excited to build. There's these cute little sparrows just kind of hanging out right there next to the forge. Anyways, sorry, distracted here. But between parts, bearing housings, there's just so many things that are gonna make. I'm excited to do with this lathe once I get it. And what's even cooler is my great uncle turned on it. And it's over 100 years old. It's all this kind of cool cast. It's light. It's not a big, heavy, modern day mill. Or sorry, not a mill, a lathe. So we'll see if it's got enough juice or pretty much enough stability to be able to do some big metal stuff, kind of stuff that I work on. We'll see. But I'm really holding out for a yeah. But what's crazy is it was designed for the belt systems. For those of you that don't know, old blacksmith shops would be run on just a big old diesel motor, just a diesel engine that was hello Edison. That would be running outside the blacksmith shop and be running at optimal RPMs, just idling, and it would turn axles up in the ceiling. That would have these big old drum wheels on it, and you'd have these leather belts that are about this wide that would go down into tools, and they'd just be idling. And then you would have a clutch that you would engage, and it would start up a grinder, or a drill press, or in this case, a lathe, or a power hammer. So when I get all these old tools for my family, I'm gonna have to change them over to electric. So that'll be a whole adventure. Hi Tifa, you got? Oh yeah, we're here. It's good to see you. Oh, it's so good. It's good to be caught on a Sunday, on a beautiful Sunday. It's a little bit of a hangover Sunday, but you pay the price for having a good old time. But it is a gorgeous day. Right now the leaves are turning colors. It's just magical. It's a magical, very transitional time of year. Tifa, any funny D&D stories to tell? Oh, last sesh was a hoot. So it was one of those nice sessions. So in a TV show or a series or something like that, even a movie, where the storyline is really intense. There's all of this buildup, especially in series. And I think The Last Airbender did this very well, I have these really critical moments in the story. Things are very intense. But then you would have an entire episode of them just cooking. Or having just a very normal evening. Or the hot tub scene or something like that, right? And in last session with the group was one of those. And it felt so good because I feel you have big story arcs, where it's the environment, you have, the main theme of the entire story taking place. But then you don't really get a whole lot of character arc in those moments. There's not enough room for it. But the best is when you get a moment to breathe and you get the characters be able to interact with each other. Those are my favorite times of any kind of a story, is being able to watch the characters interact and to be able to, I don't know, really hone those relationships with each other. And that's what Last Sesh was. It was great. So now they're really, really wealthy, and they cashed in all their have you played Baldur's Gate 3? No. You'll know when I do, because you'll never see me again for 6 months, because I have terrible moderation. You know what I mean? I'm not good at moderation. I kind of go all in. You know what I mean? But what was I even talking about? Oh yeah, but the entire episode was them going to one of their favorite cities. This is big city, and they just went and shopped around for fruits and vegetables and just grocery shopped, and then cooked an amazing feast for the construction crew that's building their guild hall. And that was on par with one of my favorite episodes ever for them. It was, I don't know. Do you guys experience that with TV shows or anything like that? Or any kind of storytelling, long format storytelling? When you get to see the characters just breathe for a second. Oh, Copper Dog, come here. And we got Mr. Copper Dog come say hi with us. Come here, buddy. Come here, mister. Oh, it was a good sesh. Here he is. Ooh, got a little dizzy doing that. All right, here he is. It is Mr. Copper Dog. And he's a good boy. He's a real good boy. Love him. Give him treats for being a good doggo. I know, he's just a good boy. A real good dog. Good shop dog. He always comes and checks on me. If he hears, it's funny, he has a thing. If he hears me in the shop, he'll be out sunbathing or something like that. But if he hears me go silent in the shop, if he hears a little bit of silence, he comes and checks on me. Ooh, what is inspiring you lately? What an amazing question. Wow, let me think about that for a second. Man, sneaking up a good, wise question on me like that? What is inspiring me lately? Honestly, community. So I've spent most of my life alone. And, I spend a lot of my every day alone in my shop, and my work was only shared by a couple of people, this is before social media or anything like that. What the hell? This is long before social media or anything like that. So there was so much of my life that was just, I don't know, without community. And now that building up so much community and it's growing community, I've been finding so inspiring in the many different facets. So when it came to stamping all those leaves, I reached out to my local community, my good pals, and they showed up. I hate asking for help. I'm one of those. I know there's probably a couple here in the chat with me, but it's so hard to ask for help. And when people ask me to help, I couldn't be happier. I'm so excited to jump in. And they are that for you. So I've been really inspired by community lately in all of its different facets. When it comes to help, when it comes to just general support, just honestly not being alone, just being together. This community has really blown my mind. Through the Discord, through the Patreon, just all of it. Community's pretty cool. It was last Thursday through the apprenticeship program. We had our Zoom meeting just to discuss theory and check in with everybody. And it's been so amazing watching them grow from literally never blacksmithing to now, how do I deal with this client? How do I market myself? Hey, I have people interested in this product that I'm forging. How do I better get it to the people? Like that has me inspired. Community and building community and watching it affect people positively. Catherine, that is what's been inspiring me lately. I hope that wasn't too long of a of a description. I do apologize. I drug on a little bit there, but yeah, that's a fun thought. Maybe today, yes you, not Catherine, you the one watching this. What inspires you? You know what I mean? Or at least what's currently inspiring you, because it changes and it should change. Introspect a little bit. Anime. Ooh, yeah. Very inspiring stuff. Great storytelling. Amazing visuals. It's great. That's a great one. Oh, yeah. That's a good thought. What inspires you? Or at least is what is inspiring you at the moment. It could change tomorrow. This community has been a big inspiration to me. Oh my gosh, Catherine. And Catherine, you came on during you joined us during the Artist's Way, if I remember right, the creative workshop. Also, news on the creative workshop. We'll start lighting that candle up again. I'm excited. I'm really excited to have conversations much like these with other creators, have people as guests and talk about creativity. Also, I'm excited to start opening up to the Patreon questions that they want to ask this creator, in their fan base. I'm really looking forward to offering this to you guys. I'm always trying to think of new content to be able to offer, because I want to make sure you guys are properly entertained. Thought exercise. I love this. What different world would everyone go in? What different world? You can't pick third age Middle Earth. Okay. What world? Like, we're talking a fantasy world? That's hard because a lot of them are very dangerous. What fantasy world? Somewhere where there's magic would be pretty cool. I mean, the world of Harry Potter would be pretty neat. I would love for there to be magic, but people are really good at creating war, so that might get pretty hairy. You know what I mean? Also, we all could be muggles, and we are living in a wizarding world, and we don't even know it. Weird. Because all these epic fantasy worlds are dangerous. I go to Star Wars. Star Wars would be pretty cool too. I was just thinking I just want to be reincarnated into a world where I am a wealthy commoner family in magic. Tifa, sounds good to me, right? Yeah. Yeah, when we're thinking about a fantasy world, which is the one that has the most peace? I guess Star Trek. I heard a great interview, and I can't remember who it was from. But also, it really made me introspective on when it comes to the next D&D campaign that I look to create, which will be kind of around Spelljammer, but it'll be really a lot of homebrew, is Star Trek. Not that I've watched much Star Trek. I'm not a Trekkie, but I wish I had enough time to dive into that. But it's like the one universe that works. It's not dystopia. Do you know of anyone who made their own dome pizza oven? Oh, I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking about something you can inflate, pour concrete and then deflate it and then pull it out. I've been thinking about one for myself actually, because first of all, I love to garden, and I love pizza. So how cool would it be to have a cool pizza oven where you can invite people over? Take something right from the garden, nice zucchini, some peppers, chop it up right there, and throw it in the pizza oven. I mean, come on. That would be amazing. Who wouldn't love that? Yeah, it'd be terrific. Almost out of tea. Dang it. You started one. Ooh. Man, share your progress. Hey, Moons. Oh, I'm so glad to have you here. It was great talking to you at tea time. Moons, you're such a talented artist. I'm excited to see more of your work. And also for the rest of you on not on our Discord. First of all, what are you doing? But people share their lovely artwork on the Discord. It's just like a light in my life. I'm currently working on a book. Where the protagonist is. Wow, Tifa, that's amazing. Oh, so much talent in this community. It's wild. So cool. Oh, and there's just so many ways to storytell magic, you know? I've been thinking a lot about that for my homebrew coming up. Like, I don't know. I'm really excited to kind of create almost like a Shadow and Bone style magic system. Oh, Moon, you're the sweetest. Oh, you're so positive. And then we got Colton. Nice. I'll send you a signed copy. Oh, Tiva. When you get famous, it'll be a treasure. Ah. You guys have a talent at just, bringing the light, which is amazing, especially to a hungover Smith. Copper's out there just happy as a clam, just in the sunlight. I love that dog. He has no business being that cute. Goodness. Oh, man. But you got your homework. Think about what inspires you right now. I'll be thinking about that probably for the rest of the day. Because it's so easy to just get buried in your current tasks. Question, can I sing? Do I sound like I can sing? Hell no. But you get me on a karaoke night, when I've had a couple, you figure it out. Yeah. Any updates on the Iron Oak? There will be one soon. Maybe Viking songs. Well, it'll definitely sound like one, even if it's not. That would be a cool thing to learn, is be able to sing. Oh, yeah. Colton, 100%. Apparently, there's singing in the new Return to Moria Dwarven game. It looks so good. It looks too good. I would just dive in and I'd never come back. Yeah. I don't know. Because Don Marshall was like, Max, you gotta play. There's some games that are just too good. And I can't stop myself, Like Baldur's Gate. Like there was this like heavy role play game I used to play back in the day. It was, the server was called Airlith, but it was on Neverwinter Nights. And it took over my life. It was a hard thing to kick. I had to go cold turkey after like a decade of playing. And lately I've been thinking about getting back into it. I don't know. There's not enough hours in the day. What I wouldn't give to have the superpower to have like 36 hours in everybody else's 24 hours. Wouldn't that be amazing? You have like little pocket dimensions that you could like pop into, and everything is timeless, and you could just continue to be busy. That would be amazing. Time Man, yes. We'll workshop that. We'll workshop it. I'm just over here embarrassing myself. Cheers, everybody. But I'm going to get back to cleaning this workshop. I'm excited to get this place a little organized so my brain can feel a little bit more organized. But in the meantime, don't forget to love each other, all right? Do something kind for someone today. And think about what inspires you. Oh, what an inspiring question. I can see you save and load power. Oh, reload at save point? Yeah, that would be amazing. You know, you could save, ask for a raise from your boss. Oh, that didn't go well? Okay, reload. That would be a cool superpower as well. Oh, it'd be great for stunts. You know what I mean? You do something a little risky, you save before, just in case. All right, everybody. I hope you have a terrific day. Happy Sunday, everybody. Tifa. All right, everyone. Have a great day. I love you.